Hey everyone, it's Tuesday again. Saturday, graduating with my bachelor's in anthropology, and it's really exciting. But it's kind of a good time to think back about my childhood, which works well because our theme this week is what we were like when we were younger. And I wasn't that different from what I am now. I mean, like, didn't have the piercings or the tattoos, but other than that, I was pretty similar. I was kind of a hard ass to everyone. I was always like on them about doing things that I wanted to do, and I don't know, just kind of a little punk as a kid. I got into a lot of fights in elementary school, a lot of fights. People used to make fun of me because like I was a girl and I really liked sports, and I didn't like wearing dresses and stuff. So I kind of like showed them how I felt about that. Didn't go over so well. um, There's just one really funny story that I guess I'll share with you guys about when I was a kid. I have pictures, so that's great. Um, I was probably like in second grade, maybe not even that. So it was like 2000, and it's on Father's Day, and my mom had told me that because it was really hot out and everything, my brother and I could go get some ice cream. So I went over to tell my brother that we could get the ice cream. And he was at our neighbor's house, Aaron, and Aaron was inside. He had broken his arm earlier that summer, and so he didn't really get to do a lot of stuff. So we just kind of like played at his house because he had video games, and he had a trampoline in his yard. My brother was practicing swinging for a baseball, and he used to do like a Jerry Maguire swing, I think, where like you'd swing it, but then you let it go with this hand and it come back. So he did that move as I was like walking up behind him, and he apparently didn't hear me when I was like, Christopher, we can go get ice cream, yay! And the baseball bat smack right in the face. It made like this horrible thudding noise. I still remember there's a bit of like a crunch. I totally thought I was gonna die. So jumping up and down, screaming and cursing, like, oh my god, it hurts so fucking much. Ah! And like all the parents, because we lived in like a cul-de-sac, all the parents just like swarmed us. It was like, what's going on, what's going on? They thought I like was dying, which I felt like I was. I started having this like massive black eye appear. um it was gnarly. It was just the worst thing that people had said they had ever seen. And so I went to the hospital and they said it was going to be fine. I was going to have a black eye for a really long time, for like a month. And that it would be like swollen for most of the month and it start going away. I still have bruises, probably into July. Um, and all the kids were scared of me because it just looked so gross. Um, that I used to hide in bushes and like jump out at them and be like, ah! And they'd see my black eye and they'd run away because they thought it was just the most horrible thing they've ever seen. It was so great. Um, So yeah, I used to do that a lot. I was kind of mean. I used to like hide in trees and like jump down at them, and they'd freak out and run away. All the adults were really bad for me, and they used to give me free stuff, so that was great. Yeah. So that's what I was like when I was a kid. Not that different from how I am now. Surprise. So Monday. So I'm gonna have Belize themed videos the next couple weeks. Yeah. Well, Trixie, I'll see you tomorrow. DFTBA.